You must be delighted with that. What went well today?
I thought the start was the best part of our game tonight. I thought we came out with real intent, real physicality, with and without the ball, very disciplined in the early part. I thought that dropped off back end of the first half, and was a little bit disappointed with that, but probably the start to the game was the most pleasing bit.
You were really clinical.
Yeah.
Is that something what you pride your team on? Is that
Yeah, yeah, we were a little bit, we obviously had a good win the week before, but there was parts of our game there that we were disappointed with. There is parts tonight, which we want to improve and build on. But no, we knew coming to London tonight was a big game for London. It was the first home game back in Super League. There was a big crowd there. It's a great stadium to play in. And we knew it could potentially be a tough night unless we got the start to the game right. So really pleased with that.
I thought Da Costa was excellent today. How impressed were you with him?
Yeah, first game in. Obviously, McNamara suspended. Mickey got suspended last week. He's a good player, Alex. He's been waiting to get his opportunity, and he took that with both hands tonight.
Thank you.
What about your halves? They were good, weren't they?
Yeah. No, I thought there was areas there in the good ball attack where we didn't quite look in sync with each other. I thought we played a little bit sideways, but we had enough quality there. Theo scored a couple of nice tries. John come up with a couple of players there, and Archo and Jaden both showed glimpses there throughout the night. So I think we'll have a good look at that part of our game, our good ball attack, where I thought London did really, really well, and they defended the try line well for large parts and held us up over the try line like numerous times. It must have been a record number of times tonight, and prevented us getting the ball down, so that's credit to them.
What does Jordan and Theo bring to the team, and how do you make them complement each other? Is it an easy process to get them to play well together, or is it a lot?
They're both really smart, intelligent players. Theo's been there and done it in one grand finals. He knows how to get there and knows what needs to get done. Jordan's he's got undoubted talent and adds a kicking game to us what is as good as anybody's in the competition and composed as anybody's in the competition. And then obviously with Jaden, Nikarima and Archie Moore, we've got genuine speed in and around those areas now. So we've been working hard with those combinations. Jordan was a late addition to our group. We've still got to find the best from them, but there's no excuse there. We train every week, and we got 34 points tonight. We managed to get a 0, on defensively, so we're happy with the work tonight.
Are you very pleased with the clean sheet, or was that not a major thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think all teams and coaches will tell you that it's a greasy night out there. They challenged us particularly with some kicks there in that first half. And we managed to keep our try line intact. I think it's really, really important for the team to do that. So it's a big effort from us.
New contract too, so it's been a big week for you.
Yeah. No, it's pretty easy. Like I said, with Bernard, with the owner, I've got a lot of trust and faith in him in terms of being the owner. It's very important the person that you work for, in my opinion, and the relationship you have with that person. So. It's been a great journey so far, and hopefully there's a lot more to go.
What have you made of the first 2 weeks of the competition in general? Obviously, the tackle, brain health has been the big issue, and there's another dismissal tonight. What have you got any thoughts on the competition as a whole? Yeah,
I think it's still going to have to settle down a little bit. I still think we're trying to find the right decisions and the right punishments. We all accept the games needs to change in a certain direction to help protect everybody, so nobody's got any qualms with that, but there is some of the decisions right now that, and I believe there's one tonight there, like you said there, that potentially is pretty controversial. So until we all get on the same page with that, I think there's always going to be these little bits of contentious. It's never going to stop, let's be honest. There's always going to be disagreements, there's always going to be people thinking one way or the other, but in general consensus at the minute is it's probably a little bit too harsh for where we're at, but we knew that might happen, and we think it'll balance out.
And finally, for me, just coming to a fellow expansion team and seeing them back in Super League and seeing them attract a big crowd, it's probably more important for expansion teams to be successful on the field to keep new fans engaged, isn't it? Rather than in the heartland, some people just keep coming back regardless. But so, what are your kind of thoughts on what you saw here tonight and what's ahead of London?
A couple of things for me. I think you're absolutely right in in your analysis there. It was very important for us as an expansion team at the Catalan Dragons to win, to start winning consistently well, and then you see the byproduct of what happens on the back of that. Winning really helps that. I don't think I get as excited as I do for away games as coming to London. Like, you know, we're coming to one of the best cities in the world, big place, just being in and around the area, you get that feel for it. We've got to make it happen, we've got to make it work. I know there's all the IMG grading, and London are probably on the, you know, probably struggling a little bit in terms of that, but there's just something about it. You know, I love coming here, I love coaching here, I love, you know, whichever ground we've played at in London, I think it's a fantastic experience, and I don't know, we've just got to find some way of, with it, you know, of making a team really successful in London. I hope they do that. They've got a great stadium, they've got a good coach, you know, they're obviously trying to fight their way through this season, but I really hope they're successful, and we wish them all the best.
Any injuries tonight?
Not really. I've just really only been in the dressing room briefly. I don't think so. There's some bumps and bruises. It's round 2. It's our second game in 6 days. We've come off a travel, so the bound to be 1 or 2 bruises. But we'll get back to France, and we'll head back here again back end of next week, ready for a big game against Leeds.